Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video, honey. So in this video, we're gonna talk about Ye going from liking Kim, protecting Kim on the internet. He goes from that then to bashing Kim, dragging Kim, supporting hate speech against Kim Kardashian. Let's talk about it because it was only like a couple weeks ago. Someone was messaging Ye, telling Ye that, they would smash Kim and they have this huge crush on Kim. And he was like, Kim would never. However, because of Sean Diddy Combs' collaboration and Kim Kardashian is opposing it, now he's sharing a message. This message was shared 2 days ago on the internet, wherein someone reached out to him and it was like, hey, I would love to send your wife a care package, and send you something because I think that Bianca is hotter than Kim. And he was like, oh, I love this. How do I repost this? I want to share this. And I find that to be very dangerous, highly disrespectful as well. And that is not normal behavior because while Kim Kardashian is not perfect and while Kim may throw shades and throw rocks and hides her hands, what Ye is doing, it's very, very disrespectful and extremely unhealthy for his kids as well. Because it's not as though, it's just a little thing that he's saying, and it's not as though, there's a reason for him to be hating on the mother of his 4 children like this. There's absolutely no reason because here is Diddy. Diddy is the reason because he didn't get to have his way with his child, and Kim said no, he's going after Kim. And Diddy's saying, I don't support you. I'm not going to allow you to use me as collateral damage in this war against Kim Kardashian. As a matter of fact, Diddy is telling him to leave Kim alone. It's not good. That's the mother of his 4 kids. And it goes to show you that Ye is highly problematic, extremely gaslighting narcissist. That's what he is at this point in time, all because of his mental health. And it's just common sense because how is it that you're on the internet dragging the mother of your 4 kids in such an unpleasant manner because she wants to protect her child's image and reputation? And people are saying that, it's not a problem for North to collab with Diddy. Like, are you serious? Like, I want to say be effing for real. Are you paying attention? Like, would you do that to your child? If you're desperate, and if you lack a moral compass, and Kim Kardashian does not have a moral compass. Can you imagine Kim, who doesn't have a moral compass, is protecting her child and you're saying that, oh, Ye should do this and Ye should do. Listen, you people need to realize and understand what is going on. Kim and Ye, they have joint custody. Kim can approve stuff and Ye can oppose stuff, right? But in this case, I cannot support him opposing Kim protecting her child's image, character, and reputation. And all because of that, he's supporting every hate speech about Kim. He's calling the mother of his kids, a ex-trafficker. So you're saying that you know about these people committing crimes and you did not file a police report. Like, are you guys realizing that this man is just telling lies because he wants to leave a trail of mess behind him so that people can have things in the future to bash him with? Like, we know people are going to say, oh, Kanye told us that you were involved in this. Kanye told us that you're trafficking your child. And I'm going to tell you all this. If any of you guys believe any of that, you're just as dumb and as crazy as Ye is. Because there's one thing I'm going to tell you for a fact. If Kim should even think, not do it, but think of trafficking those kids, Ye would be off with her long ago. Ye would have his kids. Ye is serious about his kids when it comes to that. When it comes to the collaboration of Diddy's song, he's using her image and likeness to lift up Diddy. And that's not a good thing. But when it comes to putting his kids in physical harm's way, Ye would never. And that's the only thing I can give him credit for so far. 2 things I can see about him. If he did something, he's going to say he has done it. And that is something that I've always said to you guys. When he does something, he says, yes, that happened. Yes, I did do that, as a matter of fact, right? And when it comes to his kids, he's very sensitive about them. So I'm just saying, if you think that Ye would consciously know that his kids are being trafficked and not have those kids under his wing and not off with Kim and Chris and all of them, you're just as crazy, or no, you're even more crazier than he is. You would never, and I'm telling you guys that he would never. Do you guys notice after it was reported that North and her dad was, Andrew Tate was on his way to meet with Ye, and North was there, and Kim called the security, told the security to cut North's visit with her dad short and bring North back home. And then there was a report that was released by Milo. Milo said that it was not true. North was not there at the time, and he wouldn't have done that thing. And I said, I actually believe that, because that is who Ye has always been. When Ye would allow a Thai dollar sign around his daughter North, when he would allow a Playboy Cardi around North, he's not going to allow a Andrew Tate around North. And it's not because, you know, he doesn't like the guy, but you have to understand how Ye looks at things. Ye looks at things as, you know what, these guys have always been around my child ever since she was a baby. You know, these guys are like her uncle. And even when they are around her, he's not going to leave her alone in their presence. That's who the guy is, and that's something that we can give him credit for. So I'm just saying to you guys, stop believing it and his nonsense and his bullshit, okay? Because it's not true. It's not real. Don't believe him when he says that, oh, this photograph is suggesting that it's child trafficking. That's Ye putting ideas into people's heads, which is very dangerous, very, very dangerous, all because he cannot have his way. He's throwing tantrums like a child, okay? But I'm going to tell you two things about him. Protecting his kids is one of his thing, and when he does something, he's going to say he did it. So Kim is not doing what he's accusing her of doing. I'm not saying that Kim is not involved in any sort of trafficking. Not the kids, not her kids, okay? Because if you knew slightest or lightly, it would have been, read between the lines. It would have been that, okay? But what I'm saying is that he hates Kim so much that because he didn't get to have his way to support Diddy, that he's now, you know, promoting hatred and saying that Bianca looks better than Kim and all of that jazz. And you guys know that we drag Kim over here. Does Bianca look better than Kim? Yes, true. Should he be promoting, supporting, reposting, and endorsing this on the internet? No. That should be between him and Bianca. They laugh, giggle, talk about that. You know, because that should be their little thing. But there should be a level of respect to the mother of his four kids. You know, if he believes that, okay, I showed up for the kids that Kim turned me away and I have joint custody, and he wants to put her on blast on social media, I believe that is fine. While I don't encourage it, I have to say that is somewhat, to some degree, okay. But for him to be telling lies on that woman, it's not okay. And now he's joining the smear campaign. Everywhere someone has something negative to say about Kim, he's like, yeah, I'm right on board. It's true. Yes, I want to post this. Not good. Toxic. Gaslighting, narcissistic behavior, and he shouldn't be doing this. But I'm just gonna keep on hoping that he gets the help, and he's about to break the cycle again. But the thing is that when he comes back, I hope that he gets himself on a program. I hope that he works with some nutritionists. I do hope that he gets himself a decent coach. I would love to see Ye out of, you know, LA. Somewhere in the Caribbean would be really, really good for you. That's what I believe. I just believe that either some one of these African countries would be good for him. Something that's familiar, somewhere where he'll see a lot of people that reminds him of his mom, a lot of people who will treat him like how his mom would. And you find a lot of those people in the Caribbean. You can find them in the African countries as well. In the United States, I'm not saying that doesn't exist, because it does exist in the United States. But I'm saying that there's a stronger presence of such just in the Caribbean and the African communities outside of America. There's a stronger sense of culture. There's a stronger sense of motherhood. There's a stronger sense of someone's child is not well. Let's help take care of him. Let's pour some love into him. We're going to pray for him, you know. So he needs a strong presence of spirituality, culture, people, unity, love, you know. nowhere is perfect at this time. It's 2025, but I think that when it comes to certain places, he can definitely get some really good help. I believe that he needs to just step away from LA, because when he's in LA, that's when the mess happens. And when he's out, things are good, things are calm, but we don't want to see a repeated cycle. It's time for him to break the cycle. It needs to die a slow and painful death. I'm not saying ye, don't get me wrong. I'm saying this behavior of his that happens every 2 to 2.5 years, it needs to die. It's time for that cycle to be dead. It needs to die a slow and painful death so it doesn't come back. He needs to take baby steps, and those baby steps will create habits, good, healthy habits. I'm still praying for ye, and I'm gonna still say the things that I don't approve of, the things that he does that are wrong. I'm gonna say it out. And I still don't trust Bianca, even though more than ever I have to question Bianca and her family motives, because family should be protected, and I don't think they are protecting of ye. I think they're somewhat selfish. In my opinion, I think that there's a lot that we don't know about now that we're going to eventually know about, or it could be that they're scared to say things that will offend you because, you might be good to them, or maybe they might be so genuine that they're trying carefully not to hurt his feelings, but then it's not helping him. Could also be that, because we really don't know them. So I don't want to judge them too, harshly, but I still have questions of care and concern about what's their motive, what's their intentions, what are they doing to him? Do they really care for him? I don't care if he's giving them money, because nothing is wrong with giving people money, but are they reciprocating? What are they giving back to him in return? I don't see him getting anything in return. I see a lot of people talking about, oh, Bianca Censori's mafia, they're going to protect you. Stop talking nonsense. No one is going to jeopardize themselves for any of the nonsense that he is doing. That's not how mafia family works. People, please wake up. That's not how it works. Come on. Ye is making, unhealthy decisions. No one is going to jeopardize it. No one is going to go out there and get people because of no one is not going to do that. So I'm just saying, because if they were really that protecting of you would be silent. He wouldn't be talking so much. And that's one thing that you all need to think about and look into. They're not going to get Kim. They're not going to get Jay-Z. No, they're not going to do any of that. Wake up, smell the ganja. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Peace.